boys and girls. Today we get to learn about glue. So we'll learn how to use glue sticks and glue bottles. First, I'll read you a little story about glue sticks. I'll show you what to do with it, and then we'll practice with the glue bottle, okay? So we have a little book, just like we did with some of our other tools. This is how we glue. It says, in school, we'll be using glue a lot, but before we can do that, we have to become experts. We're gonna turn to the glue stick page first, okay? Okay, this glue stick looks a little different than yours might look, but it's still a glue stick. It says this is a glue stick. It's another way we can glue. Glue sticks are a little less messy than a glue bottle, but we still have to practice with them. When we open our glue stick, let's see, we have to turn the cap and give it a tug, and the lid will pop off. We sometimes have to turn the bottom to get more glue, but don't turn it too far. When we're finished with it, we must turn the bottom so the glue goes back down and then place the cap back on. So what that's saying is sometimes when you open a glue bottle, you're gonna hold it here, and sometimes it might be a little tricky, so maybe you twist the top while you pull and it pops off, okay? So now you can't see any glue at the top, right? So we hold it with one hand and you can turn it. It's got a little piece of fuzz on it. Okay, so turn it until you see about that much glue sticking up. Now we don't ever want to do this kind of thing because then it'll break the glue stick. And we go through these a lot. So we want to keep our glue sticks still going for us and keep them brand new. So you just need about that much glue sticking up before you use it, okay? Now, today your practice looks like this. It's an apple sheet and you're going to see a red piece of paper stuck to it. So just like we did with our scissor page where we had to take that staple off, grab it really close to that staple and pull. And it's okay if it rips the page just a little bit, but be sure you grab it close to that and pull. All right, so now you have your little strip of red. And this is the fun part. You get to use scissors and your glue stick for this. So with your scissors, again, thumb on top, fingers on the bottom, we're going to open, close as we cut little strips of paper off, okay? So we snip, snip, snip. You don't have to say snip, but you can if you want. And cut the paper all the way down to the end, just like that, all the way. Okay, now you probably ended up with several pieces of paper on there. I'm gonna just push them over to the side a little bit. And now to practice with your glue stick, pick a piece of paper up, little piece, and you're gonna hold it with your fingers and kind of put it on the glue stick. Put some glue on it. See, it has some glue on it, and you're going to stick it on your apple. Here, I'll show you. Now, you get to do that with all of your pieces. Another way you could do it, if you don't want to hold the little piece and glue, you could put a dot on your apple. Put a little dot of glue, you can see it there. And then pick up a piece of red paper and stick it to the glue. And you'll do that until you fill up your whole apple here, okay? And then on this side, if you want to draw a picture of a worm maybe, I don't know, worms like apples, right? Or you could draw your own apple, is fine. Whatever you want to do on this side is fine by me. But you're going to practice with your glue stick again. Put a dot on the apple. And then take your paper and glue to the apple until it's all the way full so that you have an apple collage, okay? All right, now we get to practice some glue bottles, okay? Glue bottles can be a little bit messy. We'll read a little bit about them and then I'll show you how to practice, okay? All right, so this is what a glue bottle might look like, okay? And we'll get to use these sometimes. We might not use these as often as we do a glue stick, but we will sometimes. So when we open a glue bottle, right now you can see that the orange part is touching the white part. That means it's closed. So we need to open that glue bottle, okay? So you're going to take your fingers and you're going to turn it. Keep turning until, do you see how that orange is not touching the white anymore? That means that the glue bottle is open. So that's how we open it. When we're finished with it, we close it, so we turn it back the opposite way. So grab it, pinch, turn, and now you can see the orange is touching the white, and that means the glue bottle is closed, okay? So that's how you open and close it. Okay, so when you open the glue bottle, if you were to turn this upside down and squeeze it, a lot of glue would come out, and we don't want that because that would make a really big mess. So we're going to practice doing something we call dot, dot, not a lot. Okay, you want to say it with me? Dot, dot, not a lot. Okay, now on your page, you have some ladybugs here, and we're going to practice making little dots where each of those dots are, except we're going to use glue and make dots on top of it. So when you turn your glue upside down, you're just going to say dot. Now, I'm going to move this up close so maybe you can see. You can see a tiny bit of shiny there. Notice I did not squeeze my bottle very hard. The glue will still come out. If you barely squeeze it, it'll still come out. I'll show you. Ready? Dot. See, not a lot came out. Now, if I were to squeeze it, it might go everywhere, and that's gonna make a mess. So just a little bit, dot, dot, not a lot. And you'll get to fill all those dots and just cover the dots with a little dot of glue until all of them are finished. And guess what? Don't touch them. Let them dry. And when they're dry, they're going to have like a cool bumpy texture, and you can run your finger over it, but you have to let it dry first or it'll smear, okay? And then on this side, you get to glue your ladybug. So he's stapled right now. We're just gonna take him off. Okay, then, isn't that a cute little ladybug? So cute. Now we're going to practice our dot, dot on the back of this. So I'm gonna hold it and you can watch. So I'm gonna put a dot in each corner. Dot here, a dot in this corner, a dot here, and a dot here. Let me see if you can see that. See, I put a dot in each corner. Now, I'm going to glue him to the page. Just like that. So if we do dots, we don't smear, right? And we never want to squeeze it. Okay, now that I'm done with my glue, what do I need to do? I'll give you a hint. It's open. That's right, we need to close the glue. So we're going to pinch with our 2 fingers, turn the glue to where the orange touches the white, and that's it. Don't forget to write your name on your paper. I'll see you next time, guys.